Hello, Franklin. It's Monday. I'm Eric Stuckey, your city administrator, so it must be time for the top 3 things you need to know this week. Of course, I've got my handy-dandy Post-it with me, and we are out here at our raw water reservoir right off of Lewisburg Pike. You may not know this is even here, but it's a 114 million gallon reservoir, and I have with me today Michelle Hatcher. Michelle is our water management director. And wanted to give you an update on where we are with water. You may have heard some things about some restrictions going on in some other communities. We're not in that state, but we do want to talk about conservation and where we are. So tell us a little bit about the status of our water system right now and any helpful hints for folks right now.
Yeah, so we're actually performing pretty well. We've been able to pull water from the Harpeth River into the reservoir to keep treating. So we're not solely self-sufficient on Harpeth Valley just yet in this point in summer. But it is hot outside, and it hasn't rained in a while, and the forecast yesterday wasn't quite what we planned. So still looking at implementing just some common sense conservation strategies. If you need to irrigate your lawn, do it wisely. Don't irrigate during the sunlight when most of that water can be lost to irrigation. Kind of look for it more towards the nighttime. Where we can, make sure all of that water's getting it to the lawn. And then just, kind of anywhere else you can see, don't wash your car on the driveway, where lots of water could, run off into the storm drain. Just some simple measures we can all take to protect our supply and protect our demand.
Great. So we're in good shape now, but we're encouraging conservation. For those that don't know, tell folks where we get our water, both from the Harpeth and elsewhere. So give people that kind of general breakdown of what comes from where.
Sure. So we pull about a third of the city's water supply from the Harpeth River, and we can only pull up to a certain extent. So when there's low flow in the river, we're not going to suck it dry. We have limitations on what we can do. So right now, the river is at a level where we can still pull and supplement into our raw water lake. But then we also purchase about 2/3 of water from a wholesaler, Harpeth Valley Utilities District, which we have 2 vaults that supplement our drinking water supply, and then that blends with our water, and then that's the water that we see in our distribution system.
And that Harpeth Valley utility water is coming from the Cumberland, treated and is
Yes.
pumped down here.
Yes.
So we're very fortunate as a city to have 2 different water supplies. Most cities don't have that, so that's a blessing for us, and actually helps us navigate these times of year when we have more strain on the water system. So we're getting out somewhere close to about 10 million gallons out to the for use in our community right now per day. It's a high demand time, but we are encouraging conservation where you can. And thanks for those hints today, Michelle. That's item number 1. Item number 2, of course, 4th of July is a week away, so look out for that. A lot going on. Great time to be right here in Franklin for 4th of July. There's a downtown festival that will be run from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. put on by the Franklin Lions Club. That's a tradition. There'll be the kids parade. There'll be food and fun and music and crafts and all sorts of stuff that you expect in a downtown festival going on 4th of July. And then fireworks out at Harlansdale. Harlansdale opens up around 5 p.m. We'll have live music there. Mixtape is the group that's playing 80s music for you. That'll be great live music, as well as the fireworks that'll go off around 9 o'clock that evening on the 4th. So check that out. Great event, great fireworks display, and that's a better option than trying to be an amateur fireworks artist yourself. Let us do it for you. We have a great display, one of the best around. So that's item number 2. And item number 3, not far from here on Lewisburg Pike, a quick update on the Lewisburg project that the state of Tennessee's been working on. It is probably 2 weeks away from completion. We think mid-July for completion and reopening of Lewisburg Pike. We've got the new bridge is in place, and they're working on paving and some other finishing touches on that big project. But Lewisburg Pike should be open within about 2 weeks. Mid-July, you should see that open and operating. So those are your top 3 things for this week. Take care, and we'll see you soon.